So how about we take over this Mercenary Fortress and show these criminals that we're not going to stand for this type of behavior in these civilized lands, you know what I mean? Actually, these guys were hired by a Dwarven Carta, underground operation, gang, essentially, to keep attention away from their smuggling operations. Now we went and cleared out one camp over there, essentially on the other side of the Hinterlands map. And now we find their main base of operations here. And after this, we'll actually be able to go deal with the Carta itself. So we're going to need a huge key to get into an area called Valamar. Which of course means beating the boss of this area, who's going to be a much bigger, badder version of these dudes right here. That's good. Hopefully all these guys are going to drop Infusion Primers, and we can be on our way to getting our Reaver Specialization. The thing about these guys is it's essentially impossible to stun them. You can't knock them backwards or interrupt them in their attacks. They're just going to just go after it. Get in there, hit them a few times, and back off is essentially the way to deal with that. Or just shoot them from ranged. One or the other. Alright, there's a banner for our keep. Apparently some kind of decorations or something that we can set up. Take a look at all that later. That didn't do much, did it?
Get ready!
Nice. That's two. We got to be able to get one more. It's not a guaranteed drop. But, well, it seems pretty likely. What, we've fought 3 or 4 of these guys. And, well, I don't know if you count the guys that we fought on the way in. They didn't drop anything either. So I don't know. I'm trying to kind of test the range on that. Oh, we kicked that dude's ass fast. Nice. That's it. Alright, that's all of those. I don't even have to think about those anymore. Sweet. Now we just need to get a whole bunch of Rashvine. I think we can find that at the western approach and the, how do they say it? Impri du Dilon or whatever. There's another region that we can unlock. Impri or Impris du Lion, or I don't know. I have no idea how to speak French. I'm assuming that's a French name, but I'm not sure if it grows anywhere else. It might. I wonder if it's in Crestwood, because I think Crestwood is another area where I've never even been there, not even once yet. But it's an earlier area to unlock also. We'll see. I'm really not sure where to go next. There's a couple areas available, and they all seem to be kind of in level range of each other. Josephine mentions something having to do with intercepting some plans to maybe assassinate the Empress. And then, of course, we have our character, Hawk, from Dragon Age 2. She mentions going and talking to the Wardens. Something's going on there. Now, this little item I just set there on that altar, that was found entering the Red Cliff Farms on the way to talk to the Horsemaster. Got this quite a while ago. But it spawns this guy. Apparently it was some kind of cursed item or something. So anyway, we return that. And it's worth some XP. More importantly, it's worth a whole crap ton of influence. So I'll take all that. I always wonder if there's not a hidden shortcut to some little area. Sometimes it's worth it investigating little spots like that. You wind up with some loot or something, some little hidden item that's really worth having. Alright, so I say we go clear out the rest of these guys, then we can loot this place. I think there's a mosaic piece here somewhere. Still a magic shard. Hanging off the side of one of these towers. I don't know if this becomes a base later on, but be pretty cool. Kind of hold up here. Sorry about that, bro. My bad. Nice, they've given me several of those. There's a spot right here where your followers like to troll you. Jumping over isn't any problem, but jumping back, they try to push you off. I believe they're trying to. Alright. Well, they didn't actually lunge out to literally push me off that time, but most of the time one will spawn right there and you'll fall. Climb up here real quick before we go deal with this boss. Good thing about this boss, he will drop a really good set of armor and an enhanced belt of health. And who knows what else. Alright, one more of those. Should be 2 more in Valimar. And then the 12th, the last one, talked about this before, it's at the Wolf Den, where you go to deal with the possessed wolves, and it's hidden inside a rock formation. I mean, literally inside of it, like it's glitched, but I don't know that it is. I don't know that it's not something you can't get later. Maybe if you upgrade something, help a certain person that goes to settle there, and they do some mining and uncover it. It seems like one of those type of things, and I just haven't discovered exactly how to get it yet. I don't know anyone else who has either, at least not as of right now. I've looked and everybody seems to be the same. They seem to be stuck on 11. Actually, they'd all be stuck on 10 if we hadn't figured out how to get that 1/11th one. Alright, here's the Mark of the Inquisitor ability, and notice how it essentially freezes them in place and does damage. Now, without all the glowing stuff coming from the Mark, that's essentially the same thing that haste does for a short period of time. Similar, anyway. Doesn't necessarily freeze them in place, but it slows everything down greatly, so it seems like you're moving faster, although you're not. It's just the enemy can't hardly move at all. Look at this guy's health. Wow, okay, well, nice range, dude. So even though that thing he's swinging looks like a hammer, it's swinging like an axe. Hammers go straight up and down. He's swinging this thing in arcs, so I want one of those. That thing hits hard, man. It's kind of slow, but it hit hard. It hits hard. All right, so let's see what he drops for us. Yep, Masterwork armor, belt of health, money. Always take money. There we go. All right, so we have our Infusion Primers, and here shortly we can get the key for Valimar. Go do that just whenever. That big ass key sitting right there on the desk. Look at the view from here. Look at that. This would be a nice place to camp up. I wouldn't mind having this as a base, a fort, or whatever. I wonder if it becomes available later. Something you can claim and fix up or something. That'd be cool. It's not really as nice as Skyhold, I don't think, but it does have its own unique design. I think it's cool. It's a villa. A few other things we can do before we get out of here. Got a Fade Rift around the corner we can go deal with. We do have our magic shards. I think that's pretty much it for the loot in this building. Let's go. Nice and peaceful now.
Dorian, I would prefer if you stopped referring to me as that hairy lummox. When did I do that? The tavern, the smithy, the servants. You said it to the gate guards as we left Skyhold.
That does sound like me.
Notice now that I'm when I gather herbs and stuff, sometimes I'll pick up seeds. Apparently it's something you can plant, create your own gardens back at the keep. Castle, whatever. Lots of rogue rings. Because if I was playing a rogue, honestly, if I was playing a rogue, I'd be getting nothing but mage rings or warrior rings. Seriously. These dudes, annoying. Here we go. Now, this should be at least a level 12 here. We'll get something decent for finishing it off, assuming we can finish it off. You know, I spent my mark of the Inquisitor ability on that guy just to see what would happen. I should probably save it for this. Well, this dude's just locked onto me, and it doesn't matter who's hitting him, he's just going to be locked onto me. Nice. I don't know if it really matters which one. That's fine. Whatever. I should be doing bonus damage to any stunned enemies. Nice. Take that. In your face. Oh, wow. Nice barrier, dude. Yay! Right on, man. Speaking of level 12, we just hit level 12. Wow, really? Just out of nowhere, huh? You just happened to be there all that time? I don't think so. Alright, see if there's anything else to see around here. Oh, exclamation point. That means, side quest. Probably an item to pick up, a note laying around or something. Alright, and this note is sending us to that cave up behind the houses here at the Red Cliff Farms. Anyway, short walk past the houses. There you go. Actually, we were in this cave quite a while ago, but you had to have the map to uncover that. If you don't have the map, it won't activate the secret, hidden, whatever. I don't know if that was really worth getting, except maybe some influence, experience. That's cool, I guess. Alright, we need some Flandris, which is like an herb or something. Okay, and we gotta go pick up our reward for solving all the astrariums. And we have this exclamation point here, and I really, honestly, have no idea what that is. I thought I did everything here. Okay, well, we'll go find out. Yeah, because this is where we got Vivian's book. There's a Fade Rift here and all that. I know there's a house up there to the right. A couple little, like, side quest type deals, but, Oh, I know what this is. Okay, we found a note on a dwarf or something. In a mine or something, and you have to come here and read something, and then it essentially finishes the little story, whatever. Yeah, okay, that's what that has to do with. Okay. I think that's the dwarf we found in a little cave over there in Dwarfson's Pass. Around the same area where all those cultists are kind of hidden up in that castle. Anyway, whatever. Oh, so bad. I'm so glad they gave us the ability to jump now. Earlier Dragon Ages, you know, I mean, you couldn't step over a curb. I mean, you can slay a dragon, but you can't step over an ankle-high curb. Or a little tiny rock sitting in the ground, you know, like a 2-inch pebble sitting in the ground. You had to walk around it. I think jumping should be mandatory in all games. Any kind of action fighting type game, anyway, at least. Any game where you explore, you know, and you're looking around, you should be able to jump and climb a little bit and look around and stuff. No excuse not to include that in the game nowadays. Alright, this is open for us now. After solving all the astrariums, you'll see little lights that actually light up around the door. Once all of them are lit, then whatever hidden door or whatever is move out of the way. That's it. Sweet. Give that to Cole, although I haven't been using him. Probably won't, to be honest. I mean, I'm sure his assassin skills are amazing and everything, but I would really like to save that for my character, honestly. Although I might do some testing later on, especially around the higher level range. Like, you know, maybe sit off to the side, look at some build ideas, and maybe apply them. Get him a few respec amulets or something, and try out a few different things. Maybe with some different party combinations and see what works. I do have a few ideas, just having kind of glanced over them, but I haven't really mapped out a specific plan, you know, what I want to do for any specific build. So I may take a look at it like that later on, though, once I have, you know, a bunch of points to spend and all that kind of stuff in place. And now that we have the Deft Hands perk, we can unlock these two houses here, Red Cliff. Masterwork Ornate Bianca Grip. That's something that's probably exclusive to just this spot. I wouldn't doubt it. Now, what'll be different about that Masterwork is you can take any grip schematic for Bianca, for example, and make a Masterwork out of it in terms of having that extra slot to put a specialty material in. But the specific Masterwork schematics themselves, what they do is they allow for more materials. Like this grip may only require one thing, but it'll ask for more of them, and what that allows you to do is make a stronger upgrade. For those of you who haven't played a Dragon Age before, a lot of these codexes are, at least from the best that I can tell, many of these codexes are identical to the ones you'll find in the first two Dragon Age games. Oh, sweet. Okay, that's all the obsidian I need. I can go fill that out once I get back to camp or find a requisition table.
I know it is a long way to go.
I cleaned Senna's shrine and placed the flowers. May her ashes be gathered by Foundine and carried safely.
After all the long years she carried me, thank you. You do a foolish old man too much kindness. Thank you, friend. May your Inquisition do as much good for the land as you have done for me.
You'll notice a lot of times it'll tell you that Cole approves, but he's nowhere around, which means that he's stalking you somewhere. He's off in the shadows. So you get approval or disapproval from Cole basically with everything you do now. As long as he's in the party, he's always nearby. Well, it'd be nice for you to jump in on some fights every once in a while, right? Especially against those stupid bears. Alright, thanks for watching, and we will get on to more of this stuff on the next one. Till then, if you want to subscribe, hit that button over my head, and for all my videos, click those boxes on the left, and I will catch you guys later. You take care. Bye-bye.